Hi, I'm Aimee Cross. This is my first YouTube video, and today we're going to talk about why I'm doing this in the first place, so stay tuned. I wanted to begin this YouTube channel with an explanation of my reasons for starting it, and to introduce you a little bit to me. It's actually been something that my son Jake and I have been discussing for 2 years. And I can honestly say that the reason that this was not done sooner was all because of me and my fears. This is something that's really intimidating for me, but I really feel like there's a need out there for people to be able to learn how to do genealogy and to find their families. And I wanted to be part of it. Finding my ancestors and learning more about them has been a tremendous support in my life as I've learned what they've gone through and what they've done in their lives, and how they came into the country, the courage that it must have taken. It's given me courage to do things in my life. And I know there are a lot of people out there who are wanting to find out more about their ancestors and maybe are a little bit intimidated to do so. Let me tell you a little bit about me. I became involved in genealogy 40 years ago, actually more than 40 years ago. My grandmothers were both genealogists. They weren't deeply into genealogy, but they each had an interest in it and had worked to find information about their family. One of my grandmothers, Grandma Georgette, gathered a family tree and had made books for each of her family lines. I really enjoyed hearing her stories about her family, and it was something that we did together, and I treasured it. My other grandmother, Grandma Hazel, was really interested in her family history. She was a filer, and her filer family went way back to the early years of the United States, and she was very proud of that heritage. She and my Uncle Gary took a trip to a filer museum back east. There's a picture of my grandmother and my Uncle Gary when he was just a boy. As I raised my children, there were many years when I didn't do very much genealogy. I was too busy. But then there were other years when I did a lot. But generally, I've been involved, on an annual basis in some form or another for 40 years performing genealogy research. About 7 years ago, I decided to go professional and start helping others professionally rather than just for fun. It's been such a wonderful opportunity. I think learning about your family gives you strength and touches your heart like nothing else does. I've done well over 200 projects now for clients, and I just have loved every one of them. They're all different. So no chance for ADD there, because that's something that I can sometimes do. I want to get a little bored and I want to move on and do something new. And I've had the opportunity to do lots of different types of projects, whether people are trying to find out whether they have Native American blood in their family like they've been told, or whether they came from Abraham Lincoln like they were told, or maybe they've inherited a bunch of genealogy and I've helped them handle boxes and boxes of paperwork. Some families have asked me to make books for them. So I've done the research on their families and then made a beautiful book. It's just so rewarding to help people find out more about their ancestors. One of the things that I love about genealogy is it's detective work. It's super fun. As you're able to find out something about an ancestor that you didn't know, you feel like eureka moments when you find something that you didn't know about them. My hope is that this channel will help others begin to learn more about their family and build their family tree, yet as they do so, avoid the common mistakes that are made. Don't get me wrong, everybody's going to make mistakes, but hopefully you'll be able to build a tree and have something valuable that you can share with your family. I hope also that my experience might help those that have already begun to build a tree, that are facing brick walls or that are wanting to just learn a little bit more. This YouTube channel is going to be primarily oriented towards beginning to intermediate genealogists, but I welcome your questions and your thoughts. The one thing I am quite confident of is that there are people out there that know more about a particular area or topic of genealogy research than I do, and I would love to hear from you. In the next video, we'll talk more about the reasons to do genealogy. Please subscribe to the channel for that and other video notifications, and don't forget to hit that like button and let me know what you would like to see covered in upcoming episodes. See you next time.